Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are once again, pardon me, watching Astroteric TV. I'll be your one and only host, the Astro Guru. And it wouldn't be Astroteric TV without the gra. Now, here we are, January 25th. Yeah, that's correct. And the topic of discussion. Now, didn't really want to explain or express these kind of things because I'm not into that. But because they exist and, I like to explain things that are on both sides, light and dark. And I can't just give you one side of it because that would be acting as if the other side didn't exist. Today's topic of discussion is witchcraft and spellwork. Now, I've never been into witchcraft and spellwork, but I've heard about it, and as I've gone on along my spiritual journey, I've come to realize what witchcraft and spellwork, the levels of it. I've come to understand the levels of it. So, manipulation, lying on people, betrayal, just hurting people, things like that. Now, when it's accidentally done, when it's just two people's differences coming to light, then it's like an accident. It's just, you find out this person's not meant for you, that person's not meant for you, this, that, and third, whatever. But when it's purposely done, it's spell work, okay? When someone knows the truth about you, but they tell someone else a lie, that's spell work. They're doing spell work not only on you, but they're doing it also on that person because they're trying to cloud that person in confusion about you, which is why you always got to pay attention when someone is filling you in on information about someone else. So, especially when it's negative information. So that's like level 1 spell work, where you go around just basically bad mouthing, telling lies, things like that. Now that normally comes to light at some point in time. Someone's gonna either check the validity of what you said and find out that you're a liar, or they're gonna, time will tell everything. So time will pass and the content of that person's character will show that they're not who you deemed them to be. So that's like level 1. It hasn't turned into witchcraft yet. Now, level 2 spell work would be where you're actually not just using your words, they're just your one element. You start using feelings and words, like things like that. You start adding another element to it to pretty much express your hatred and whatnot for the person. So you might start even giving that person gifts and things like that to put the person in a situation where you can either control them or they'll be more receptive to you because they feel like you're doing something for them. So this is, manipulation, but it's graduated a bit because you've brought in gifts, presents. You got the person feeling like because this person spent money on me, they must love me. When in all actuality, no. They might love the control that they have over you. They might love the power that they have over you. They don't love you. They just love the fact that money being used as a tool can be used in manipulative ways. And if you're not smart enough to say no to the gift, then you're still being controlled, which is also why I live a minimalist lifestyle. Because you can't just present me with the gift. That gift can be so far out of my range that why are you giving me that? I don't understand. This is not computing. Like, you're not going to tell me you just bought me a mansion. And I'm just like, oh, you bought me a mansion? For real? I'm going to come over to the mansion. No. What do you want me to do for this mansion? What are the stipulations behind you buying this mansion? What do I owe? Who do I pay? Things like that. Like, no. Like, I must be renting rooms out or something. Or do I have to go in the mansion? Can I sell the mansion? Like, you didn't come talk to me about any of this. So that's also how you can spot manipulation. Because people who are manipulative are only willing to do what they're willing to do. So if you tell me you give me $200 and I say, you don't got to give me $200, just buy this equipment right here for $150. And you're like, man, just take the $200, man. Why you want that, man? Don't get that, man. Nah, go buy you an outfit or something. Why are you trying to lead me away from what makes me happy? If I'm telling you that this makes me happy and you're saying that you're for me and want to see me happy, why are you not trying to help me become happy? Understand? So, it's just like you don't go in a restaurant, order a vegan tray, and they come out with everything animal. You're going to tell me what you want me to have? No, I have a choice. That's the thing. I have a choice. And I don't care if it's the same choice that you would make. I'm not trying to be you. I don't care what choice you would make. You can take your choice. You do what you want with it. You can bury it. You can shove it. You can eat it. You do what you want with your choice. I don't care about your choice. I only care about my choice. Now, if my choice and your choice so happen to meet up somewhere, then hey, we made the same choice. What's up? We're friends in this moment in time. Presently, we are friends. We're on the same side. But when we disperse, I will be back to making my choice. You understand? So, it's like level 2 spell work. Because now you started, using resources and things around. Level 3 spell work. We still haven't turned into witchcraft yet. But now, level 3 spell work is where we're going to start rallying people against you. So we're going to try to expose. Now we're going to actually use you against you. This is another form of spell work. This is level 3 now. So you might say you fall asleep at your homeboy house, right? And your girlfriend keep calling your phone. She keep calling your phone. She keep calling your phone. But your homeboy, who manipulative and everything, he trying to go behind your back and do whatever he want to do with your girl or whatever, right? So now he got to create a situation. So say he opens a condom, leaves it right there next to you while you sleep, and send her a picture like, oh, he was just, you know what I mean? Like, oh, bro, sleep. He know that the condom's in the picture, but he's just going to send it to the picture like, oh, bro, sleep. I see you calling, but bro, sleep. Now she like, why is there a condom in the picture? What's going on? Now it looks like he's up to something that he's not supposed to be doing, right? Now, he really can't even explain the situation because he doesn't know the situation has even taken place. You understand? But however that situation goes, he'll find out that either she's gullible and she believes any and everybody that's trying to, put him into a situation or lie on him, things like that, because she's not going to come speak to him, perhaps, if she's that kind of person. She'll just take his homeboy's word for it. She might go do something with the homeboy because she see this as her chance, things like that. And old boy who's on the couch sleep, he'll go find a better girlfriend and some more homeboys to hang around who are actually for him. That's all. That's just how that happened. Now, that's level 3. Level 4, we are now at witchcraft. Witchcraft is when you have, especially when it comes to the act of intimacy, you have people who are like succubus and incubus. That is the male and female form of basically a demonic spirit that feeds off of sexual energy. So you have the incubus and the succubus. These are addicts for fornication. They will continuously make you feel as if they're making you feel good because it's the feeling that they'll try to get you addicted to, or the act that they'll try to get you addicted to. When in all actuality, what they're doing is depleting you of all of your energy. That's what they're doing. They're depleting you of all of your energy. So you don't have the energy to either A, take care of your responsibilities, B, to think clearly and prioritize in your life, because so much of your soul essence and energy is being spewed all over sheets and the room and whatnot. So now what you have is a person that can think, they're emotionally convoluted, they can't think clearly, but yet anytime that they can try to muster up enough strength to stand on their own, you drag them back to the bed. Like you drag them back to the bed. Now, some people have more energy than others. So the one that doesn't have the higher drive is the one that's being depleted more because their purpose is in something else. The one who has the higher drive is feeding themselves. Now, the thing is, they also, at least in their head, need they need this energy to do what they have to do. They're just taking it from you because they originally did not have it. But that's because they haven't done anything to gain it. They've always been that way. They've always been the person that just, lay around and lay up with anybody. So they never understood or never even took the time to understand how to build their own energy. You understand? Yeah, some people naturally do it, like me. I just build energy off my own energy. It's so hard to kill my energy. It makes no sense because my brain is what fuels my energy. All I got to do is think about something and I get energy like this. I'm mean like this. And it can be any thought. It could be light, dark, any thought. And I'll transmute it and use it for what I want to use it for. So I can do whatever I want. Whenever I want, wherever I want. I just need to know how it affects me and how to counter that effect. You understand? But to keep it simple, I live a simple life. I keep everything to a minimum. That way, in a relationship, I can give my partner the maximum instead of giving them the bare minimum because I'm giving the rest of my life the maximum. Understood? Now, this is the beginning level of witchcraft, where they use the act of intimacy to, try to woo and wow you and, do things to you that nobody else has ever done. Oh my gosh, girl, he did this. Yo, bro, she did this from the back and all of this. Yeah, all of these tricks and things like that. Now, you just need to understand, for one, what is happening, because we all commit acts of the same nature, just with different intent. The intent is what matters a lot. Now, after this, you have level 5. Level 5 witchcraft is where you are trying to possess a person. We know that we think and feel all day long. And after this is built up to a certain level, you can possess a person. Men, you know that after committing the act so many times, your girlfriend or your wife starts dressing like you, wearing your clothes, mocking you, things like that. She didn't have this energy before, but you placed it into her. You gave her this energy. Now she knows you because you are inside of her. Understood? Men, same thing. If your girlfriend is a crybaby, the more and more you act and interact with her, guess what? You may become sort of a crybaby. Or you might start realizing where it's highlighted that you're a crybaby because you're exchanging energy. That is what's going on. That is what that act is. It's not only that act, because when two people brainstorm, that's just like committing the same. It's an act of intimacy. Once again, what they're doing is using both their brains at the same time to create a vortex, to create a spiral, a sphere. And when they do this, it's one energy joining another. The same way when man and female, when male and female join together, we get another being, either another male or female. Now, this is level 5 witchcraft, because it's not just down to the act, which is physical. This is where the exchange of bodily fluids comes in. Now, on the light side, it's called pregnancy, conceiving, giving birth. Hopefully it's planned and agreed upon. On the dark side, it will be called trapping. Like, oh, he tried to trap me. Oh, she trapped me. Well, there's no such thing as trapping people, really, because if the act is agreed upon, then the act is gone about in a way that is allowed by both people. So unless there's the R word involved, and or some form of trickery and manipulation in which you can have somebody taken to jail for that, then it's not, then it's a situation where basically you just, like I said, you got, unless the R word is involved, then, and, it's not trickery and manipulation, then nobody's going to jail. And there are measures to prevent child if that was what, y'all wanted to do. But obviously that probably never even came into conversation. So y'all was just committing the act recklessly and a child came about. And somebody thought that maybe if I had this child, it'd keep this person, things like that. Which that doesn't work. So that's your fair acting. But level 5 witchcraft, like I said, where the exchange of bodily fluids. Now, I don't want to get this dark, but I don't know any other way to say it. But there's a lot of men that don't eat spaghetti. I'll just say that. There's a lot of men that don't eat spaghetti. And there's a lot of women that not only don't, but probably shouldn't eat clam chowder. Like, I've heard some stories. They made sense. But if you can get someone else to consume your bodily fluids, then, that helps the person adhere to who you are as a person. That helps them to more think like you, feel like you. So you can corrupt/possess a whole person, especially when you have people doing things like having affairs. So if you and your wife are married and husband is having an affair with coworker, what now happens is coworker has a hold on your husband through secrecy and intimacy that you no longer have. So you're at home being loyal to your husband who's enduring in the community. Now, if you're cool with that, so be it. Somebody like me just got a little bit too much respect for myself to just lay down and let people have their way with me. No. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Not in my world. If I'm the cake right now, then I'm the cake right now. When you want to switch from German chocolate cake to red velvet cake, that is fine. Just make sure you leave red velvet cake alone when you switch to German. Make sure that you leave German chocolate alone when you switch to red velvet. Because I'm not going to be sitting here. No. You're not going to take that fork that you just dipped in the German chocolate cake and then dip this fudgy German chocolate fork into me, red velvet. No. Will not be corrupted that way. I apologize, but don't do it. So I got to protect myself, keep my walls up. Yeah. Next video might be on stonewalling. I'll teach you how to do that. Stonewall and exile. I'm really good at those. But anyway, just be sure to avoid the witchcraft and spell work. Know when you see it. Understand who might be into it. They wear masks. They shift shapes. But stay blessed. Keep God first. Till next time.